Hello, everybody, and welcome to NEET Mentor. In this session, we are going to talk about the seat matrix analysis for round 3, 2023, and its comparison with last year. We will do the comparison for different courses, All India quota 50%, DNB, and NB-DIPLOMA deemed universities. Okay, and we will try to come to some conclusion like how many seats are left and why these many seats are left, and the comparison for upper clinical subjects and non-clinical subjects also have taken the measurement from last year, and we will try to see like okay, after round 3, round 2 of counseling, for round 3 these many seats are available, and last year the cutoff revision had happened by 25 percentile. So what is the chance of cutoff revision, by how many percentile they can do? Okay, so all these things we will see, and it will help, this analysis will help the candidates who are participating for round 3, those who are eligible and those who are waiting for the cutoff revision, once they got qualified. Okay, and it will be kind of prediction also based on the actual data. Okay, so I will tell you, first of all, please join this channel. Okay, and join that WhatsApp group where I have pinned the link in the chat box. Okay, you can join, especially those candidates who are waiting for the cutoff revision to happen, so that I can give you tips, tricks, and guidelines, and you can also avail our paid counseling services in case you want to get guidance from us. Okay, so let me show you the total number of seats. Last year, after round 2, total number of seats, because last year they had published just one sheet, and this year they published 3 sheets. One is virtual vacancy, other is clear vacancy, and the third one is new seats. New seats are just few. Okay, the clear vacancy, it means the seats were not reported and it was clear. Virtual vacancies are those seats where the candidate had done the reporting but they had opted to go for upgradation, and there are more than 30,000 such seats where the candidate had opted for upgradation. Okay, last year 9,175 seats, and this year including new and clear vacancy 8,178, totally less than around 997 less seats compared to last year is vacant this year. So less seats are vacant, but it's not like that. Okay, I'll say more seats are vacant. I'll tell you how. Last year there was no rule of upgradation from round 2 to round 3. Okay, suppose X seat got allotted to somebody in round 2. So if the candidate is happy with the seat, the candidate would join, because that seat is going to be the final seat and the counseling would get over, because after joining round 2 last year the candidate couldn't participate in the further round of state. Okay, this year if a candidate got some seat, okay, the candidate knows, okay, I have still the possibility to get one more round, that is round 3 through all India, and I can keep this seat as a base, as a backup, can go for upgradation. So there is a high chance this year that candidates have joined the allotted seats, and once the seats are joined, it won't be coming under clear vacancy. Okay, but last year many seats were not joined if the candidate were not happy to get the seat, but this year they joined and took it safely and went for upgradation. That's why less number of seats you can see is vacant. Other reason why less number of seats are vacant compared to last year, this year some states like Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka round 1 is completed. In Andhra Pradesh, the first round is still is pending. Okay, the result is not published yet. Telangana also is delayed. Okay, so when the first round itself or the second round in many states are delayed, the candidate would not take the admission in the first second round of state, so mostly they join in the national round, that is MCC round. That's why more candidates have joined this year up to round 2. So it doesn't indicate that less number of seats on paper you can see, but last year potentially more number of candidates, okay, they're waiting for round 3. because they didn't join in round 2, but this year they have joined, okay, and they went for upgradation. So potential number of candidates who are going for this clear vacancy is less this year compared to last year, okay. So there is a high chance that comparing with last year, more seats will be going to stray vacancy round this year, okay, because those who were happy with the seat, they already joined in round 2 and they went for upgradation. These are the seats 8178 are those seats which were unreported, even they had option to go for upgradation. So suppose you should have understand the analogy why less number of seats are available this year, okay. It doesn't mean that this is less numbers, it due to change in the rule, okay. Now coming to seat availability and its comparison with the last year. In 2022, if you see, medicine 330 seats were vacant. 330 seats were vacant after round 2, but this year 280 seats. For medicine, the candidates have taken the decision to go for it and then go for upgradation. That's the reason behind less number of seats vacant in clinical subjects. In anesthesia also, compared to last year, 89 seats less this year, and this number indicates red means less number of seats and green means more number of seats vacant this year. So in radio diagnosis, more number of seats are there because seat increment happened in radio diagnosis by good margin, okay. But if you see in non-clinical, there are more seats vacant this year. If you see DNB institutes, okay, so in mostly DNB also, particularly in general medicine, last year there were 358 seats vacant, this year just 197, okay. So 161 less seats are there, okay. So you can also see like how will be the shift in round 3 because candidates are going for upgradation as well, okay. So there will be huge competition in round 3, and it's more important for those who are already qualified. There will be huge competition because candidates who already got seat in a state round 2, they are also allowed to proceed with all India round 3, okay. It means all the candidates who participated in round 2 of all India, they are also able to participate in round 3. So same number of candidates are going to participate. And regarding the same group of candidates from Maharashtra and Andhra Pradesh, they have created a group and they are going for filing a PIL in the high courts of their states, okay. And many of you might be knowing about it or have contributed about it, okay. So there is huge seat blocking going to happen in round 3 if such things happen, because some candidates, suppose in Uttarakhand or in Uttarakhand or Madhya Pradesh, or suppose in Gujarat, they have got the seat, they joined their seat in the state round 2, okay. And those candidates, if are allowed to participate in MCC round 3, okay, so they already have one seat and they will be capturing one seat here also, okay. And there is a date given for the resignation of last date for the joint candidates, okay. So it will increase the unnecessary seat blocking, and that's very unfair. The way the MCC is conducting the counseling this year is very irregular, and there is no sequence, there is no time frame. The states like Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, they are going in their own phase, okay. There is no compulsion that you have to complete the counseling by this timeline so that I can start with my round 3. Ideally all the state should have completed the round 2 and the joining, then only all India round 3 should start. And those candidates who have already joined in a state round 2, they should not be allowed to participate in round 3. In that way, the seat blocking will be minimized and the candidates and the seats will be given to those candidates who are really waiting for it, okay. If such things keep on happening, the seat blocking will keep on happening, and ultimately we'll see the seats are available in plenty in a stray vacancy round, okay. Coming to deemed universities, which is more important because due to heavy number of seat availability in deemed, they have to revise the cutoff by high margin, Okay, general medicine, more seats are available. In anesthesia and surgery, lesser seats compared to last year. But if you see subjects like pathology, orthopedics, and radio diagnosis, particularly in radio diagnosis, compared to last year 62, this year 92, and in NRI more seats are available. Okay, in non-clinical also 934 seats are there, comparison with last year, more seats are available this year. Okay, in diploma, the candidates from the first round, they have grabbed the diploma seats in huge number. Okay, that's why you could see a DGO, DCH and such branches closing rank had taken so much of positive shift comparison with last year in the first round itself. Okay, so less number of seats available in diploma comparison with last year, so it will also impact the shifting in round 3. In round 3 the shifting is not going to be very good. Okay, it will be less and marginal, but in a stray vacancy round you can expect so many seats to be available. Okay, so this is the analysis, and coming back to cutoff revision. The cutoff revision is pending due to there is no approval. The approval process is not given by the ministry. They are busy with the G20 summit, which is going to get completed on 10th. So hopefully on 11th we can expect the cutoff to get revised, because they have to extend the round 3 timelines also. And if the revision happens before that, they have to definitely extend the timelines, and at the same time they need to give opportunity for the candidates to convert their citizenship from Indian to NRI. Okay, and then they can proceed with the choice filling and all such things, and we have to wait for that. And considering this all analysis, it looks like if they are going to revise by 25 percentile like last year only, then only it makes sense. Else there is a high chance that the seats will be available in plenty, because these many seats are available in MCC counseling. Now think about the state counseling, where the counseling is so much delayed, and one more impact that will give on the state level counseling. The states which are more delayed, they will have so much of positive shifting in their further rounds, like Andhra Pradesh. Okay, the candidates who were waiting for the Andhra Pradesh result, they might have taken the seat in All India round 2. Okay, and went for upgradation. Okay, those candidates can't go back to state, so the candidates who are waiting for the state will face a little lesser competition. So it will give the positive shift in the state counseling, particularly Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana. In the state of Bihar also is also delayed, and those states which are on the time, like Punjab, Madhya Pradesh, then you have Rajasthan, Gujarat, Maharashtra, okay, Himachal Pradesh. These states are completing their round 2 also. They have published the result on time. Okay, so there are many things going on. The court case planned, and cutoff revision is awaited, and you have a state result delayed. Okay, many things going on, so we have to see like how this year round 3 it will be. And if you like this analysis, okay, please like the video and share with others. Okay, and if you have any question, please do comment in the comment section of the video. Thanks for watching.